Welcome to the HowTo WordPress video tutorial series. In this video, we're going to look at one of the most common tasks in WordPress. That is how to add a new post to your WordPress CMS-powered website. Like a lot of things in WordPress, there's multiple ways to accomplish the goal. In this case, there are two primary options for adding new posts. One choice is to use the quick post functionality. This is fast and easy, but it has a lot of limitations. The option most people use is this one. That is, use the Add New functionality. We're going to look at both of these options in detail in the video coming right up. Regardless of which option you plan to use to create your new post, you need to start the same way. That is, log into your WordPress administration system. Once you log in, you'll wind up on the dashboard, and right here on the dashboard is a box marked Quick Draft. This is that quick publish functionality I referenced just a second ago. All you need to do here is give your post a title and then put some text in. This will be the body of the post. I'm just going to copy in some text that I already have. And then once you've done that, click the Save Draft button. Now, what's important to note here is that this does not automatically publish. In other words, what I did, even though I saved it, will not be visible on the front end of the website. This simply saved it in the back end for us as a draft, and you'd see a list of all the drafts right here. Now, what is this good for? Well, it has a lot of limitations. Obviously, we can't do much formatting here. We can't add images, things like that. We can't even publish it immediately. So what I use it for is really as a way to capture ideas, sort of a notepad. So when I'm working in my WordPress site, if I have an idea for a blog post or something that I want to write up later, I'll go ahead and maybe knock out a quick title, put in a quick description and some notes, and I'll save it here, and then I'll come back later on and I'll flesh it out and write out a full draft where I have all of the proper editing tools available for me. Now, given the limitations, most of you are going to use option 2 for creating posts. That is what we call the Add New functionality. Now, you can access this in a couple of places. For starters, right up here at the top, there's this plus new button. If you move your mouse over it, you see this menu pops up with 4 choices. One of them is post. If you click here, it goes to the Add a New Post page, and you can create a new post. Similarly, if you move your mouse over the posts option here, this menu pops out, and the second choice is Add New. This choice, Add New, and this choice, Post, both take you to the same place. That is the Add New Post page. But wait, there's more. If we go to the Post Manager, click on the Post choice. Here's a list of all the posts in the system. Note there's that quick draft post we just created, marked clearly as a draft. On this page, there's a button, Add New. This button, this option on this menu, and this option on this menu all go to the same place. WordPress is simply making it easy for you to access this functionality. They know full well that this is one of the most common tasks people perform in the system, so they make it easy to get there. That's good design. Let's go ahead and see what we get when we click that button. Click Add New, and you wind up on the Add New Post page. Now let's look at this interface real quickly for the big picture. Here is the title field. This would be the title of your post. This big editing box is where you put the body of the post, and later on you can put in images and do all of your styling here. This publish box on the top right has a lot in it. This is where we can save a draft, we can preview our work as we go, or we can publish it and make it live on the front end of the website. We can also control the status, the visibility, and the timing of the publishing. All of this is a bit more advanced and not necessary for you to start creating posts, so this is covered in later videos. The next box down is labeled Format, and these are the post formats. Again, the subject of a separate video. What's important for you to know is the most common one is Standard. This is what you'll probably use for creating all of your blog posts. And each of these gives you slightly different output, slightly different formatting to your post. Below that is the Categories box. A category is a way to group posts together by common themes. The default system only has one category called Uncategorized, but you can add more here, or you can go over here and go to a category manager that has even more functionality. Underneath that we have tags. We can put tags on our post, and categories and tags are covered in separate videos. And we can set a featured image for our post. All of these things are discussed in more detail later, but in this video I want to focus on the basics, and the basics are really straightforward. We simply need to give your post a title and put in some content for the body of the post. So I'm just going to paste in that sample text, and that's all you need to do. Just click the publish button and this will go live immediately. It's very, very straightforward. It's very fast. There aren't a whole bunch of steps involved with actually getting the post live. If If you want to see what it looks like, we go on the front end of the website. I'm going to reload the page now. And there it is, boom, my first post. It appears over here in this list, and it appears right here on the home page for us. Now, if we go back for a second and we look at this post manager again, let's do something with this quick draft post. Remember I said you could open it up and flesh it out later? Well, let's go ahead and do something to it now. Let's put some styling in here. I'll just make the first two sentences bold and italic. Let's break this up and make a bullet list out of this. I just separated those. I'm going to select them and I'm going to click here and make it a bullet list. See, it's very, very easy to format your text. And now I'm going to click the publish button. And this is going to go from being a draft to being a published post. And again, if we go back to the front end and look, if I hit refresh, you'll see there it is, the quick draft post with the formatting that I just created. And below that is the previous post. Now, this is important to note. Posts are published in reversed chronological order. This is typical for blogs, right? The most recent blog post you write is the first one on the list. When people land on the website, they see your most recent work. That's why posts are a great choice for creating a blog. And that's really primarily what they're used for by people. There you go. That's it. That should get you started with creating posts. So go out there and create some content and have some fun. If you'd like to learn more, come join us with the HowTo WordPress community. Simply visit howtowordpress.net. That's howto-wordpress.net. Hope to see you there.